One humanitarian abolished slavery and liberated millions. One visionary fought and won against the racist rule. One far-sighted person built the world's largest auto company. One creative individual changed the face of technology. It's the power of one that changes the destiny of many. One is actually more. The power of one individual can change the course of an organization. It all starts with one. Inspiration is the key ingredient of achievement and success, and inspiration has a cascading effect. Lasting and holistic transformation always trickles down from the top. You bring about a change in the lowest rung of the organization, it will have an approximate impact of 35%. Any change in the second rung impacts 65% of the organization. The third level may impact up to 85%. But only the top level can trigger a change and impact almost 100% of the organization. What qualities of leaders strike you the most? Think. Were they visionaries, people with conviction, integrity, honesty, humaneness, great mentors, people's persons, charismatic? Would you say that their soft skills dominated their persona? Where did they draw the energy from? The answer is from within. iEXCEL iLead program from the Art of Living is an 18-hour workshop for business owners, entrepreneurs, and top management of mid-sized companies. The program helps you tap into your vast inner potential for success. Only a lit candle can light another. Only an inspired leader can inspire others. Now let's look at you and your circle of influence. This is you, this is your company, and that's your environment. Your circle of influence is limited to your immediate family and subordinates. However, if we are talking about creating a sustainable growth in business, then we need to increase our circle of influence. The iEXCEL iLead program offers tools, techniques, and processes that enhance the following. Mastery over the self, which heightens your perception, observation, and expression. Innovation and creativity. People-to-people skills. Connection and belongingness. Thus, your circle of influence expands and impacts not just your subordinates, but your company as a whole, and also the economic environment at large. Only an inspired leader can create more leaders. When one excels, one leads. When one leads by example, everyone excels. To register for iEXCEL iLead program, log on to www.iexcelilead.org.
I learned a lot of things for particularly managing the stress and balancing the life. So this was, the last 3 days was a wonderful experience for me.
I think the program was very interesting. I'm not used to stuff like this, and I took it to learn a little bit, learn something new, and I felt it was very practical and something I can take forward.
I understand myself and then become a peace and calm, And I understand that we can improve a working environment learning from this. So I really admire, and then I would like to organize this type of course in my organizations as well for our colleagues.
It has made me better in mind and body because I've understood the true meaning of life, its purpose and its priorities. I sponsored more than 30 teaching faculty and staff for this course, and I find a great difference. They have all been very, very positive. They have started working together in one direction. They've understood the meaning of life.
Like art of living happens to be very meaningful the way I have experienced in the last 3 days. And this has been a great journey.
I didn't just learn practical tools of how to be able to be a leader in the institution, whether it is management side, banking, or in education institute. I also felt that within me I had learned about self-awareness. We learned a lot of techniques about breathing, how to cope with stress.
The first thing that I felt from this program is disengagement. In a workplace, we are engaged so much that we cannot think anything outside of that. And from the day one, the disengagement has been the thing. And it has been a slow process on how to disengage and then again recollect the mind frame to bring out the best as a leader.
I found this training very useful, but we have to practice for the result.
I'm feeling now relaxed, sort of, धेरै चिज सिके जस्तो के तर एउटा चिज चाहिँ मैले चाहिँ what I have seen is हाम्रो निभा. She is a very good teacher. She can really explain properly.
I like to encourage people to join this type of program and make their life easier and better.
What I liked was the selflessness of the instructors and the volunteers that were involved and made us feel that we are part of one big family.
I feel rejuvenated. I feel that I will be able to go and accept everyone in my company.
It was not only about the slideshows and simple engagement, but it takes you on the ground to do certain exercises, breathing mostly of them, so that we can find the deep inner peace and the blankness that is required for us to start again. And I encourage everyone to take this course.
More importantly, I'm very stress-free. I feel very light and happy. Just joyful, adventurous journey that I had.
It is the good, and I'm going to make it sure that I'm going to come back.
सफलता एक चुनौती है, इसे स्वीकार करो. क्या कमी रह गई देखो और सुधार करो. जब तक न सफल हो नींद चैन को त्यागो तुम. जब तक न सफल हो नींद चैन को त्यागो तुम. संघर्ष का मैदान छोड़कर मत भागो तुम. कुछ किए बिना ही जय जयकार नहीं होती. कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती.
ये तस्वीर है ख्वाबों के रंगों की, खुशियों की, सपनों की, अपनों की.